Okay, I'm going to read to you a portion of The Return of the Dove, and that just to whet your appetite for going over into the description bar and clicking on an address I have there for you, in which you'll hear me read the entire book, The Return of the Dove, by Margaret Storm. She was a close friend of Tesla. And the second half of her book, The Return of the Dove, is all about Tesla and a few other of the men associated with him. It's very interesting. I can send this book also to anyone. If you give me your email address, I'll send you The Return of the Dove. But I'm going to read this part because it's so pertinent for today. Now, she is talking about the Ascended Master Saint-Germain here, and this Aquarian-age that we're in. During the past 100 years, Ascended Master Saint-Germain has concentrated particularly on the scientific field, because this is at once the most dangerous area now being plundered by Earthmen, and also the area most necessary to the spiritual welfare of man. The ascension process is strictly a scientific one. It is neither mysterious nor mystical. Certainly it is not religious. Each and every person must learn in some embodiment how to raise the atomic vibration of the four lower bodies: mental, emotional, etheric, and physical. Each and every person must, in some embodiment, discard that disgusting ancient habit of dying and leaving his physical body lying around for someone to bury. In the New Age, with a tremendous increase in vibratory rates in and around the planet, the entire emphasis of civilization will be placed on living. The habit of dying will be forgotten as soon as the majority of people have cleaned out their etheric bodies by using the violet fire. The etheric body contains all records, all memories of past lives, back to the very beginning of our individualization as white fire beings. The etheric body is what modern scientists call the subconscious, which is perhaps as good a name as any other, providing its meaning is clearly understood. At the present time, the term is used glibly and in a meaningless manner. That situation will have to be changed because a person with a clogged etheric body can make little evolutionary progress. He must understand clearly that the etheric records of bad habits must be transmuted so that the tiny etheric filaments are clean and firmly woven in a perfect pattern of triangles. Whenever the etheric body registers disease or disharmony of any kind, the tiny filaments become disarranged and tattered. These records of disharmony remain until transmuted. Meanwhile, they are built in, embodiment after embodiment. A striking example of the horrible after effects of war memories retained by the etheric body is now being illustrated on a worldwide scale. It seemed very noble back in 1940 to train young men to march forth and kill the enemy. Now, the bewildered public wonders why we have so much juvenile delinquency. The answer is that many boys who were killed in World War II are back in embodiment with their etheric memories of violence freshly imprinted on their subtle bodies. The sight of a gun, of a blood and thunder TV show or movie, membership in a street gang, or even a family argument is sufficient to stir these etheric records into violent upheavals. Yet the public remains captive to churchianity, militarism, and death, resolutely refusing to even investigate the glorious possibilities of living in a clean and wholesome world. In the following chapters are set forth the broad outlines of Saint-Germain's New Age program as it has manifested in recent years, and as it will affect the immediate future of every Earth person, indeed of every Earth atom. Since the program is in the final analysis a scientific one, designed to prepare individuals for the ascension process, we will focus our attention first upon the vast preparatory work which was started in 1856 by that great scientific genius, Nikola Tesla. And from there on, I don't have any more. I think I have a part 2 of this book somewhere, but I just wanted to read you that part. Oh yes, I do. It's in another document which I entitled The Life of Nikola Tesla or something like that, but it's the second half of this book. So if anyone wants this, I would be sending them 2 documents. But it is a very good book, and the playlist for it that I will put in the description bar is the entire reading of the entire book, both of the documents. This is just from my Google document where I found that Google doesn't like you to put too long a document in, so you have to divide it up sometime into 2 parts. And that's what I had to do with that one. Anyway, I want people to ask me if they want the book, The Return of the Dove, as a file that they can have on their computer to read at their leisure. Or if you want, just go to the description bar and click on the playlist that I have there, and you can hear it read to you. Anyway, this is the Dove Lady, over and out for now.